Yeah.
I jumped the gun on it. All right, so here's the pants.
They were both
They're
Pebble.
both
That was
Pebble
a crop,
knit, right.
and this has more of a full
and
length.
And that one
effect.
had the lace trim. This one is the full length.
Right, and they're different prints completely.
You got it.
But yes.
Well, this one is the pant that I'm wearing for you in the show. We do offer this for the first day at a clearance price. It's 30% off the regular QVC price, so $49.99. Yes, they were originally $74.
Wow.
The colors include this blue floral, and you'll see them all here on our rack. And good to have you here with us, Mrs. DeWinter.
Mrs. D, she looks beautiful. That looks great.
Also known as Rebecca.
Right, exactly. Well, you know, sorry, Mrs. DeWinter II.
We have fun. Here's the blue. Looks like
Beautiful.
a toile.
It does. That's
bit.
the inspiration of this print. Is
okay.
a kind of a toile de jouy, if
right.
you will. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
A toile de jouy.
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 Yeah, exactly.
I don't speak any French.
You don't?
No.
Well,
do you,
darling,
Jackie?
She speaks
Oh,
it
you're
fluently,
fluent.
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
could I get some lessons
I
on
used
that?
to talk
better
it
than I
fluently.
speak English.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to get some lessons from you.
French
It's handy if
lessons?
you
I
have
love it. I
French
think it's
people
such a
around.
beautiful language, but
It
I can't.
is.
I have a hard time doing it.
It's really hard to learn
hard to
something at this
move
age.
your
You know what I mean?
lips.
Like, well, that too. It's hard to move your lips, but it's
Yeah.
hard to learn a new language
Yeah.
at an age, you know?
Well, we're going to keep trying.
We
though.
are.
So here's the pink that I'm wearing.
Beautiful. That looks so
Love it.
pretty.
Thank you. We have black.
Which is what you see on Mrs. DeWinter, also known
Beautiful.
as Rebecca.
Love.
And then the,
And then the green.
is so pretty,
Isn't that pretty
right?
with the white background?
I love it so much.
Petite inseam 25.5, regular 28.5, tall 31.5.
So we were talking about this inspiration of just it's not a monochromatic thing, but it is a closely colored print, right? And it works almost in a kind of neutral way, you know? It's not called toile de jouy for nothing, right? Because the idea is that like it's really, really just versatile. It works great. It looks like just this French provincial kind of like, I don't know, when were they made up toiles? Like the 17th century, probably? Yeah. And so like that's, you know, like it's that
What
many.
does the de jouy part mean?
What does that
de
mean?
jouy?
You know, that's a really
It means a fabric of joy.
fabric
Oh,
of joy,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
Jouy.
de jouy.
Yeah.
De joie.
Joie.
Ah.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
I
Joie.
love that. Thank you.
Fabric of fabric
Fashion
of joy.
and a history lesson.
fashion and exactly.
But anyway,
And a language lesson.
And a language
by the way, I
lesson.
always wondered why it wasn't toile de joie. And
Yeah,
why
no,
it was
toile de jouy.
That's why
it
I
means
always
from joy. It's from the
hesitate.
cloth from joy in English
De
type of
joie
fabric.
is
No, I
of
know,
the
I
day,
know, I know.
right?
I know. What?
De joie is of the day.
No, jour.
De
is of the
jour
day.
is
De
of the
jour
day.
is of the day.
Toilet
Like if you're in,
fabric,
if you're in a
yeah,
place,
got
but we digress. We digress.
Mid-18th
We're talking about
century.
some really, really
Well,
useful and
and-
expensive-looking pants. Like the fabric is that wonderful kind of it's a pebble grain, right? It's a
Right.
knitted fabric, so you would never guess that it wasn't like this incredible silk crepe. It comes across as like you're wearing silk crepe
Yeah.
pants, but I mean, darlings, these pull on like some
They
yoga
do.
pants,
It's like
right?
it's
And-
like pajamas. Honestly, they're so fluid
Yeah.
and soft, and yet when you do see the fabric, you realize, oh wow, this is like a beautiful knit
Yes.
crepe. It's pretty.
I got to tell you, like the wide leg of this too, right? It's not too wide, but can I just show you something? Like this morning, I put these pants on because I could not have pants
You wouldn't-
be close to my
it was
body. I
not a
just
pants
couldn't do
day,
it.
right.
Like after a certain degree of temperature, I cannot have clothes that
Right,
are like
that are touching you.
Touching me.
This
So
is a
it's-
knit then? Your
this
pant?
Is these are actually like a gabardine, like
Okay,
a woolen,
okay.
with a little bit of stretch in them. But I'm saying like
You wanted something
go
fluid.
here. Like you,
Right.
I'm not kidding. I said this the last time. You get home from work. And your daughter goes, you know, you forgot we have to go, blah, blah. And you're like, I'm not going. And then you take a bath and you're like, well, maybe I'll have fun. And then you put these on, you go like, well, actually, if I could wear these,
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Because you just feel so, you know what I mean, right? Like when you put on clothes that are more comfortable than the clothes you had on all day, then
right.
you kind of want to go out.
Right.
And somebody hands you a margarita and then you're having fun.
Look
right?
out.
Like seriously.
And now it's a party.
So now it's a party and you feel so incredibly like happy and light and inspired in these pants. I
Great
think this
little
is
slip
and that
detail. The-
pink color on you, darling,
isn't
is
this
so.
it's
and your
fun.
little pedicure, don't think that went unnoticed because
Thank
that was the first
you.
thing I gasped when I walked. I was like, oh, they're so chic. I love it. So good with the pedicure.
Everybody's doing the white, and it's just a little too
Just
stark
a
for
little,
me, so
yeah, I love
I'm
it.
like,
This
I'm
is
gonna
so
do
cute,
like a
peachy,
little
peachy,
salmon-y
yeah,
color. Yeah,
lovely.
All right,
lovely.
so we have the blue in
I
this.
love that blue.
We have this beautiful pink. We're offering it in Rebecca's black. And then please don't forget about the green, a 640
green is great, right?
949 is the item number.
And any solid you wear this
Right.
with, I always love a print on the bottom. It's so surprising, right?
Beautiful.
Look at Mrs. De Winter. She looks
I think
like
you'll be so comfortable. So let's continue to look at Mrs. De Winter and talk about the top that she paired with this pant.
I love this top.
Which is equally